everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful morning. Something is really going on in my video. Every time I try to record, it's just not going through. I guess it's saying like, no, don't post this video, but I'm gonna do it regardless of the fact. But anyways, um quality over quantity, you know what I'm trying to say. It's better to have one solid good friend, than trying to be friends with everybody and feeling rejected or feeling some type of way if certain people don't invite you or don't want you around. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. You know what I'm trying to say? If God really wants you to be around somebody or for somebody to be in your life for whatever reason, whatever role that person will play in your life, God will bring that right person into your life. You don't have to try to force it or feel offended, if somebody don't want you in your life, in their life, because I realized that, just from my own experience, that a lot of times when Jehovah God has removed people from my life, like later on down the line, I realized that it was always for a reason why he done did that. It wasn't because something was wrong with me. It was always because Jehovah God was actually, he cares about me. He don't want me to be around some people because bad company corrupts good character. You know what I'm trying to say? If you're around the wrong crowd, and you continue to be around the wrong crowd and stuff like that, and then when you when you're around them and they're doing things and they're acting in certain type of ways, and when you're different and you stand out and you have that light, and they'll do their best, they'll do their best they can to try to bring you down to their level. So many people are toxic, whether it's friends or associates, whatever it could be, family. I had people in my own bloodline that made up rumors about me, lied on me, slandered my name, said snide remarks, abusive remarks, stuff like that. People that claim to love and care about me, but at the same time they switched up, they betrayed me in some type of way or form. And I'm saying to myself, if a person that's related to me, or a person that's so-called family, or say that a person to say they love and care about me could do something like this and keep doing it, that means that anybody is like that. Just imagine, well, I ain't gonna say just imagine, but think about Jesus and Judas. Judas betrayed Jesus, just for some money, pretty much, some gold. Okay, and at the end of the day, eventually he knew that he was wrong because he felt guilty. He pretty much committed suicide. You know what I'm trying to say? So if he could be around Jesus and pretty much turn against Jesus, how much more so could anybody else outside do the same thing to me? Like, you know what I'm trying to say, and stuff like that. People want to come around and say shady comments and stuff like that, acting all funny and stuff like that. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, what's two people? Like, I be minding my business. I realize it don't matter. It doesn't matter if you mind your business, if you try your best to stay out of trouble. Like, for example, I'm a peaceful person, meaning that it doesn't mean that I'm not about that life. It means that I'm peaceful, meaning that I don't go outside looking for trouble. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's different between when you looking for trouble or then when something happens and then you have to make the right decision depending on what you're going to do. That's the difference. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm not looking for trouble. I just don't like when people want to act all shady and act all weird, and then it's like they're trying to bring me down to their level. And then some of them are amazed because if I don't react the way they want me to react, they would constantly continually keep trying to do something to get me to react, because again, like I said, they want to see me to be this bad person or this bad character or whatever, so they could be able to say, see, and this is what I was saying about this person, or this is why I said she's like this or she's like that. But it's like they don't talk about the things that they did, if that makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say? So I don't like to be around too many people, and plus being a child of God anyways, I already stand out. I'm already different. You know what I'm trying to say? My aura and my energy speaks. I can tell what it is. So it can attract good people, but it can also attract, I ain't gonna say good people, but it can contract, good things to me, but it also can attract bad things, even if I don't want it to, because like I said, some people are very demonic and they got problems, and then they don't like the light that's in me. It's like they like it, they need it, but at the same time they want to try to destroy me and take me out, but they can't, because obviously Jehovah's in control. So they're trying to figure out, what can I do to bring this person down? And no matter what they do, it's not working. So they're getting frustrated and stuff like that, and they're toxic. So they're trying to probably scheme and plot. But then that's when God comes in, because see, God can see and hear things that everybody else is doing, even if I don't see it, and God can reveal that to me. So I can be on game even without being there, because of who I serve, and I know that he loves and cares about me. So I don't have to really be worried about it. But this is why I'm always alone, and this is why I don't mind having a good friend, but like I said, quality over quantity. You have to be a solid person, somebody that I can really count on, somebody that's not going to just be wishy-washy, somebody that's not going to be like expecting for me to always put in the work. It's always one-sided. If I feel like I'm the one that's always reaching out, the one that's always trying to communicate and solve the problems and this and that the third, eventually I'm just gonna just remove myself from the equation, because I'm not gonna continue to keep doing it. That's very toxic. I would need for a person to understand my worth and my value, and realizing that, okay, it's have to be, okay, give and take. Okay, I can't be the only one that's keep trying now. I don't mind trying, but if I feel like I'm the only one that's trying, and I see, and if I feel like you're the only, like if I feel like I'm the only one that's putting in that effort, and then the other person is not putting in the effort, whether it's business, serious commitment, or even just a friendship, I'm gonna fall back and I'm gonna just move forward. For me, it's like, just think about a tree, right? You have trees where sometimes the fruit can be rotten, and that's a rotten, fruit. Do not touch that, do not eat that. And then you got the one that look good on the outside, but then you open it on the inside, and it's molded, right? And then you have the fruit that's maybe two, maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, that's fresh and that's healthy. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's how it is in my life. All those rotten tree falls. I realized God doesn't want me to be around too many people. It's not too many people in my life that can really say and claim that, oh, I'm their friend, and we're friends and we're close and we have a bond. No, that's not the case. You know what I'm trying to say? Meaning that it's only gonna probably be a couple of, maybe, if not one, maybe 1 or 2 or 3, maybe at the most. But it's not gonna be probably too many people in my life that's gonna actually be a real, genuine friend, because there's so many shady people out here. People are really shady. People are really crazy, and they trying to harm me. I've had literally people that was so abusive, and I'm saying to myself, this person must got a mental illness. Like, I'm telling you, like, some people really will try to take you out. Like, for example, Cain and Abel. Cain was so jealous of his brother, where he literally tried to make it seem like he wanted to just hang out with his brother in the Bible, and he took his brother to the field, and he pretty much killed his brother because he was jealous of his brother so bad. You know what I'm trying to say? So it shows that it don't really matter if you blood or not. If a person's jealous, if they have an envy spirit, if they want to assume and thinking that, oh, they want to assume that they think they know me. You do not know me, okay? Stop making it seem like you know me. You cannot read my heart. Only Jehovah God can really look into my heart and see everything. So I'm tired of everybody making it seem like when I make a mistake, oh, the sun's going to fall from the sky. But when they do it, they want me to continue to keep on forgiving them. Or they want to look at me sideways and stuff like that. And the whole time, half the time, 9 times out of 10, they be wrong anyways. They just made it up. It's hearsay. They didn't really get the facts. So they just going around saying, oh, blah, blah, and this and that, the third. Now, a group of people want to act all shady and weird. People coming up to me, making it seem like they know what's going on, the whole time they don't. The person that's supposed to be my friends, it's not actually really my friends. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So I eventually learned to be by myself. Like I said before in my other videos, I'm not lonely. I am an introvert, and I love my alone time. Really, I do. You know what I'm trying to say? I really do. But I don't mind being open to a solid person to come into my life if that's God's will for my life. God knows what's best for me, and that's why he's removing things from my life. That's why he's closing certain doors. That's why he's blocking certain attacks, because see, Jehovah is in control. I'm not worried about nobody else. Oh, this person's trying to do this to you. Oh, this person is doing witchcraft on you. Oh, this person is trying to destiny swap your destiny. I don't care about that. They can't take what God has for me. You know what I'm trying to say? The devil is not more powerful than God, so I don't care about it. They can try, but they're not going to be successful. It's the difference. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm saying. Some people are so miserable. They wake up and thinking about what I got going on. Like, go do something with your life. Why you worried about me? You worried about me? That's not worried about me. It's not gonna, pay your bills, boo. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? That's why I'm just like, going about your life. Go figure out what you need to do. Go figure out your purpose in life. Go read a book. Go take a walk. You know what I'm trying to say? Go do what you need to do. They be so worried about me, and I'm pretty sure somebody else out there can relate to where I'm coming from. It's just like, people out here be really cuckoo and stuff like that. They want to project how they really are, how they feel onto somebody else to make them feel like they're more powerful and scared. At the end of the day, like I said, I have God with me. I have angels around me. But what about you? Like, you know what I'm trying to say and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. When God starts to come through and fight my battles, it's not going to be so nice. And some people going to have to cry out. They're going to have to go. They're going to have to get that wrath for them to understand, to stop playing around, because Jehovah God is in control. So when you're trying to go around and do things your way and say, hey, no, I'm going to do it my way, and I'm going to try to take this person out, it's like a joke to Jehovah, because he's like, no, you're not going to do that. And also, what? Huh?
It's your SpongeBob shirt.
Yeah, I'm playing this Nintendo Switch. He deserved it. Okay, let me go. Let me finish my video. Fine? Okay. It's okay. I got it. I got it, babe. I got it. You can go. Anyway, so, I was gonna say, thinking I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say that pretty much like a lot of people I know, also that a person, they may say, oh, well, I went through some things in my childhood, or I experienced this in my life, and it's how I grew up, and so this is the way I am. And I feel like that's just an excuse. That means that that person just really don't want to change, because I also been through some things in my life as well. You know what I'm trying to say? I've been through some things in my life as well, and you know, I could become this person, you know, this evil witch, this evil person, but I'm not like that though. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't have a bad day at work and I don't come home and then start beating on somebody else, or start mistreating somebody else and say, well, I got this problem with this person, so I'm gonna take it out on you. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't do stuff like that. You know, I realize every person is different. If I'm with this person and we have to figure it out, I'm not gonna, you know, use that as a grudge to take it out on somebody else, if that makes sense. So it's like, I don't like when people say, well, you know, hurt people. That's not the case, because I have been betrayed too. I've had people play in my face as well too. But I don't take that and I don't become this different person and go around hurting people because of things, you know, that I've been through in my life. I still have that love in my heart. I still have that light in me. You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like that's just an excuse, a bogus, petty excuse at that. Some people are just really miserable. Very, very miserable. They want to bring somebody else down because they're miserable and they're hurt and they're bothered for no reason at all, and they're offended, and they want to project how they truly feel onto somebody else to make themselves feel better. Like, no, go look in the mirror. Go look at yourself. You want to talk about everybody else? No, you look at yourself. You change what you need to change. Then maybe somebody wouldn't mind to befriend you and want to be around you. When you have snake vibes, being being a fake friend, being shady and stuff like that. Why would somebody want to be really around you like that? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, sometimes people need to go look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And again, figure out what you need to work on inside out, and then you come back and we can maybe if it's a part of God's will, to have a conversation, right? But like I said, I don't need too many people around me. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So anybody that has ever did me dirty, I know that God's vengeance is with them, is going to be with them. That wrath will help, hit them. And maybe down the line, they may realize what they did wrong, and they may regret it and stuff like that. But again, like I said, don't try to spin the block. Don't come over here. Don't be trying to spin the block. Don't say, oh, I'm going to try to. No, don't come back. I don't want your counsel, okay? I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your mate or anything like that. Like I said, those who are meant to be in my life, part of God's will. When it comes down to friendship, my relationship and this and that, the third, that's God's doing. But aside from that, people from my past, don't come back to try to come back in my present or my future. Don't think that, you know me or you knew me because you never did. Stop judging me because you can't read my heart. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Some people, like I said, is just, we're going to be chucking at them deuces. Wow, I told you that I'm leaving. Okay? Period. Okay? I don't want to see you, baby. Okay? I'm done. I don't got time for the games. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So at the end of the day, I'm really just trying to become the best version of me every day. I love to grow. I love to learn. I love knowledge. Okay? I love nature. Look at this. Look how beautiful it is out here. You know what I'm trying to say? Life is beautiful. It is a beautiful thing to be alive right now. It's a miracle. So at the end of the day, anybody that got something negative to say about me is false. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay? They don't know what they're talking about. So guys, I wanted to just make this video to not let anybody play with you. Don't let nobody play with you. Remember, quality over quantity. It's okay to remove people from your life, just like that tree. Let all the rotten ones fall down. And if that means only 1 or 2 or 3 is on that tree, that's okay. Have the right people around you. Have boundaries. Don't just let anybody play with you. Keep God in your life, and all should be well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.